It gives me immense pleasure in introducing respected Padma Bhushana Baba Saheb Neelakant Kalyani ji, Chairman and Managing Director, Bharat Forge Limited. Already our principal has partly introduced Baba Saheb ji. Therefore, I will skip all those points and I will introduce the other points. Baba Kalyani ji was born on 7th January 1949 to Srimati Sulochana and Sri Neelakant Kalyani ji, a Pune-based industrialist. Our principal has already mentioned about his education background. Then also entrepreneurship. Now, as India's largest exporter of automotive components, Bharat Forge Limited has been at the forefront in promoting the Made in India brand globally. Every second truck playing in North America has a Bharat Forge Limited component etched with the Made in India brand, signifying the company's leadership position in the global commercial vehicle industry. During the past few years, Kalyani Group has been creating capabilities of highest standards to be at the forefront of realizing the government's resolve to develop a robust defense industrial base in the country. Now coming to the philanthropic services, Baba Kalyani ji is a great philanthropist. As already mentioned by our principal, Baba Kalyani ji is the founding chairman of Pratham Pune Education Foundation, an NGO that is engaged in providing primary education to children belonging to underprivileged sections of the local community. Since its inception in 2000, Pratham Pune Education Foundation has brought a positive change in the lives of over 150,000 children in Pune society. Under its guidance, Bharat Forge Limited is also providing free technical and vocational training to rural youth at government-owned industrial training institutes in Pune district that is being run as a public-private partnership, a model being replicated in other parts of the country. Shri Kalyani ji has supported various other NGOs and charitable institutions engaged in healthcare education, skills development, environmental sustainability, women empowerment and sports. Awards and accolades. Baba Kalyani ji has many awards and accolades to his credits. To name a few, number one, acknowledging his contribution to promote India's trade globally, the Prime Minister of India nominated Shri Baba Kalyani ji as the co-chairman of the Indian-Japan Business Leaders Forum in the year 2013 and as the co-chairman of Indian-Sweden Business Leaders Roundtable in the year 2016. Now Kalyani ji is also an active member of the US-India CEOs Forum, Indo-French CEOs Forum, Indo-UK CEOs Forum and India-Israel CEOs Forum. In recognition of his significant contribution to the industry, trade and service to the community, Baba Kalyani ji has been conferred with the prestigious civilian award Padma Bhushana by the Government of India. He has also received Commander First Class of the Royal Order of the Polar Star Sweden, Knight in the Order of Legion of Honor in France. Some of the other notable awards are the Global Economy Prize in 2009 for Business by Kiel Institute, Germany. He has received Doctor of Science honoris causa by IIT Kharagpur and also Deakin University, Australia. He has received Bharat Ratna Sir M. Vishwesvaraya Memorial Award by FKCCI Bangalore, Maharashtrian of the Year Award by Lokmat in February 2019, Lokamanya Tilak National Award in August 2019, Institute of Directors Distinguished Fellowship Award, New Delhi. He has received Lifetime Achievement Award by Asians Business Leadership Forum, Abu Dhabi. He has received BITS Pilani Distinguished Alumnus Award and several others. Kalyani ji is a devotee of Sri Siddhganga Mutt. He was also chairman of our MBA Governing Council from 98 to 2005. Now his wife is Madam Sunita B. Kalyani. He has a son Amit Kalyani, who is the Deputy Managing Director of Bharat Port Limited. Daughter-in-law is Srimati Diksha. He has 3 lovely grandchildren. I conclude with a quote of Baba Saheb saying regarding passion for work and keeping abreast of the latest technological developments in emerging areas. The quote is, "My work is my passion and it is what keeps me going. I am fascinated by technology and spend hours reading about new developments and emerging trends. Information and communication technologies have changed the world and scaled up efficiencies to unimaginable levels. Today, though I travel for about 15 days in a month, I am in constant touch with day-to-day operations in my company. We live in exciting times and I, for one, am enjoying every moment of this momentous journey." Sir, I request you to deliver the graduation ceremonial address.
Invoking the blessings of His Holiness late Dr. Sri Shiv Kumar Swamigal, founder Sri Siddhganga Education Society, His Holiness Sri Siddhganga Swamigal, President Sri Siddhganga Mutt and Sri Siddhganga Education Society, Dr. M.N. Chanbasappa, Director Siddhganga Institute of Technology, Dr. S.V. Dinesh, Principal Siddhganga Institute of Technology, Dr. Shiv Kumara, CEO, Siddhganga Institute of Technology, members of the Governing Council of the Institute, faculty members, my dear students, and ladies and gentlemen. Namaskara, good afternoon. At the very outset, let me convey my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Sri Siddhganga Swamigal and Director Dr. Chandrasappa for inviting me over as a chief guest to this auspicious event and deliver the graduation ceremonial address at this prestigious institute today. I am reminded of the fond memories that I carry visiting SIT during my association here as the chairman of the governing body of the MBA department in the late 90s and the early 2000s. Over the last 2 decades, I am glad to note that the institute has grown leaps and bounds and has established itself a unique recognition in the state of Karnataka and the country. Let me also take this opportunity to convey my heartfelt congratulations to all the graduating students. It's indeed a great day, a rite de passage for your life and career. My compliments to the entire faculty and staff of the Siddhganga Institute of Technology for providing them valuable support and guidance to the graduating class of students. Dear students, I must admit that you are all very fortunate to have had an opportunity to graduate from such a prestigious institution having a strong pedigree in the form of Sri Siddhganga Mutt. The accomplishments of this autonomous institute would be the envy of any technical institution in the country. And I am feeling really proud that I am today amidst the graduating class of young engineers and future technocrats of this elite institution. I was informed that the Siddhganga Institute of Technology is a band performer in the Atal ranking of institutions on innovation achievements. He is also among the engineering colleges selected to establish the New Age incubation centers in information and communication technology, runs MSME business incubators, and actively promotes entrepreneurship through awareness camps, and also has been recently selected for establishing the AICTE Idea Lab. I am certain that the Institute has thus left no stone unturned for establishing a very rich ecosystem that nurtures innovation and excellence. My compliments to each one of you. Dear students, it is often said that a journey of 1,000 miles begins with the first step. This graduation ceremony is not merely a significant milestone in your academic and professional growth. It is also the beginning of a very challenging journey. As young graduating engineers and future technocrats, professionals and entrepreneurs, you have the privilege to be in an era where even as I speak, old concepts are being cast aside, established paradigms are being redefined, and hierarchies are being restructured. At the world stage is a rapidly evolving geopolitical dynamics are beginning to redefine the rules-based global order, throwing new challenges and new opportunities as well. Mega trends like the global climate action, focus on sustainable living, and the accelerating pace of technological evolution and its adoption, amongst many others, are significantly impacting the future societies across both developed and developing countries. At a national level in India, after several decades of political instability, the country over the last 7 years is witnessing a fundamental shifts and transformational changes that are being driven by a strong and stable government led by a visionary Prime Minister. With nation-first approach, India is today rightfully asserting its ideals, its position and its image, its rich heritage and its democratic-based value philosophy at international levels. Concept of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam is widely acknowledged by international leaders. The societies across the world now celebrate the World Yoga Day and the Indian Premier League with equal aplomb. There is hardly any global multinational company that does not depend upon the manufacturing and information technology services and expertise provided by Indian engineers. More than 30% of knowledge workers in leading technology giants are of Indian origin, and most of them are also led by CEOs of Indian origin. These are just some of the examples of the many ways in which India and the Indian civilization is gradually regaining its past glory at the world stage. In this digital and information age, India is also rapidly charting its way to lead the next technology revolution. As expressed by our Honorable Prime Minister in his address in Bengaluru last week, we are building a digital infrastructure to connect 1.3 billion people. We are investing in future technologies like 5G, IoT, clean energy, thus paving a way for India to lead the next technology revolution. We are investing significantly in skilling and training young Indians for the needs of this technological 21st century. We have the world's fastest growing startup ecosystem. Now, just last week I was with the Prime Minister in Germany and in Denmark, and I saw the statistics that were read out by his group. India has now become the highest ecosystem for unicorns in the world today, even beating China. And a lot of them comes out of Bangalore, as you know. I personally believe that as a country, leveraging aspirations, energy and knowledge of the youth of India, like all of you here, India is well poised to be a world leader in emerging technologies and thus at the cusp of recording exponential and transformational economic growth and prosperity. My only regret is that I was born 30 years too early. 2 years ago, in end April, early May 2020, societies and countries of the world, including India, were grappling with fear and anxieties caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. We were finding ways and means to address the enormous challenges mounted upon us both at an individual level, family level, and at a country level. There were all kinds of questions raised. How will a country like India, with over 1.3 billion people in population, tackle the COVID-19 challenge? Whether our healthcare system is equipped to handle this? How will India come out of a devastating impact on its economy? 2 years later, that is today, when we look back, we can safely claim that India was able to handle the COVID-19 challenge very effectively. In fact, in our Honorable Prime Minister's words, we have stood up to the challenge and viewed it as an opportunity in the time of crisis. The Atmanirbhar Bharat mission that you must have heard many times has struck a chord with 1 billion Indians and raised our emotional quotient, giving each one of us a collective will and a common purpose to fight the pandemic and come out as a winner. We have developed our own vaccines, inoculated more than 100 crore Indians, produced ventilators, oxygen cylinders, oxygen generating plants, PPE kits, and at scale and in time, and geared up the health care system with tremendous speed all across the country. India came together collectively and worked on a mission mode. We demonstrated our collective ability to conquer and overcome the challenge. Today, we may still not be a fully developed economy, but what we have successfully demonstrated that we aspire to becoming one very soon. We certainly are the fastest growing emerging economy in the world, and our rate of growth has now outpaced even China. As much as we march ahead, we strongly believe it is you, the youth of this country, that would help transform India into a global economic powerhouse. I believe that a crucial factor for success is your ability to effect a radical change in your mindsets. Each of you need to ask yourself a question: in which way can I contribute to the nation? How can I contribute to the vision of what our Honorable Prime Minister says in realizing a real Atmanirbhar Bharat? And when I was hearing your oath that Dr. Chandrasappa gave, I think a lot of words in that oath reflect exactly the same meaning that I am saying. A little bit about us. It was in the year 1972 that I completed my post-graduation from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology in Boston. After my graduation, I had the option to continue my stay in the United States and work and build a career there. But listening to the budding entrepreneur in me, I decided to come back and closer to my roots, my family, join the small business that my father had developed. Today I am proud to state that that company, Bharat Forge Limited, has now become the largest exporter of automotive components from India, a global leader in several of its product segments that we supply, an established supplier of components to a marquee set of customers from aerospace, oil and gas, marine, railways, and other sectors. Over the last 5-6 years, as was said by the director, inspired by the Prime Minister's Make in India clarion call, I have personally taken the target to position our company and our group amongst the leading defense and aerospace companies worldwide. I can claim with pride that under the aegis of the Defense Research and Development Organization, DRDO, Bharat Forge together with the Tata Group developed a 155 mm 52 caliber advanced towed artillery gun system called ATAGS, as it is commonly known. This went under exhaustive trials for the last 3-4 years in the Pokhran ranges, in the summers under extreme heat conditions, and in Sikkim in the winter under extreme cold and sub-zero conditions. I can say with confidence today that a fully indigenously developed, 100% made in India modern weapon system has successfully withstood and performed exceedingly well with a world record of 48 kilometers. This is the most advanced artillery gun on this planet today. Nobody in the world has a gun of this type. Few personal takeaways from what I can relate to you. First, a full system development like ATAGS requires a team of engineers from every field and every domain: metallurgy, mechanical, electrical, electronics, computer science, AI, IoT, and they working together have made this happen in our company. I would urge you students to look for assignments where you are able to secure a product view of things. India aspires to indigenously develop many advanced products, including advanced aircrafts, which is happening here in Bangalore, aero engines, relaunchable rockets, like what happens in the United States. Our space business is now open for private investments. Best-in-class electric cars, notwithstanding the pictures you see on the television of burning two-wheelers. Successful demonstration of what we have been able to do substantiates that Indian companies, Indian entrepreneurs, Indian engineers can aspire to be number one and achieve number one position in almost every possible segment. I strongly believe that the strength of a nation's economy relies on its companies' innovation capability and on its young generation's entrepreneurship. For India to be recognized as a developed country, we need to have several thousands of Indian companies led by Indian technocrat entrepreneurs across sectors both in manufacturing and services, achieving global scale and leadership levered around product and process innovation. Innovation and entrepreneurship is not merely a slogan to us, but the only high road to strengthen the country and enrich its people. Dear students, yours is the first generation of Indians who will be treated with tremendous respect on the world stage, and the first generation to enjoy the benefits of economic power that our country is fast acquiring. Yours is the first generation whose lives are being defined by technology. Technology is helping to create a worldwide educational and knowledge network. Today it is possible for you to sit in Tumkur and still closely interact and work with someone in Boston in the United States or Tokyo in Japan. That is the power of technology, and your challenge is to leverage it to your advantage. You have to assume the role of catalyst or agents of change and impress upon others the need to think differently. As individuals, we must stop expecting others, including governments, to change first. We must instead make ourselves the pivot of change. If you look around, there are so many areas where things need to be set right. Availability of clean drinking water, air and river pollution, civic sense and discipline, the education system, governance, strengthening of our defense forces. There are so many areas in which you can contribute to make a difference. The vision of India as a global leader can be transformed into reality, and it is possible it is the responsibility of people like you to contribute in realizing this national vision, a Shashakt and Atmanirbhar Bharat. I would like to conclude by leaving behind with you 5 suggestions, which you may like to ponder, and if you find them appropriate, adopt them. 1. For the nation. Work with a nationalistic fervor, with the objective of creating a self-reliant India, a Atmanirbhar Bharat. We need to participate in nation building and bring back the lost glory of India. Just 400 years ago, India was the richest nation on this planet. Second, for the society and community. Work with the motto to make a positive difference to the society and the community that we dwell in. Third, for self and at a personal level. Value time. Even the best of ideas and plans have little value unless implemented effectively and on time. 4. Maintain integrity. Integrity, including intellectual honesty, is the key to reach the top wherever you go. Don't be lured by short-term goals. And 5, most important, value your foundations, your family, your parents, your teachers. While adopting new ideas and ways of life, which are a must, give a lot of value to our traditional values, our culture, our family. I mean, you come from an institute where these are the basic foundations of this institute. Never forget your moorings. They are the strongest foundation for success. With this, once again, I congratulate all the students and the class of 2021-22 who are graduating out of the Siddhganga Institute of Technology, Tumkuru, and wish you all a bright and successful future and a great professional career. Thank you. May God be with you, and Jai Hind. Namaskar.
Thank you very much, sir, for that thought-provoking speech. May I now pray His Holiness Sri Sri Siddhalinga Swamiji to kindly deliver the benediction address and shower his blessings on us.
ಜ್ಞಾನದ ಬಲದಿಂದ ಅಜ್ಞಾನದ ಕೇಡು ನೋಡಯ್ಯ, ಜ್ಯೋತಿಯ ಬಲದಿಂದ ತಮಂದದ ಕೇಡು ನೋಡಯ್ಯ, ಪರುಷದ ಬಲದಿಂದ ಅವಲೋಹದ ಕೇಡು ನೋಡಯ್ಯ, ಸತ್ಯದ ಬಲದಿಂದ ಅಸತ್ಯದ ಕೇಡು ನೋಡಯ್ಯ, ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಗನ ಶರಣರ ಅನುಭಾವದಿಂದ ಎನ್ನ ಭವದ ಕೇಡು ನೋಡಯ್ಯ. ಬಸವಾದಿ ಪ್ರಮಥರನ್ನು, ಪೂಜ್ಯ ಗುರುದೇವರನ್ನು ಹನುಮಂದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಕ್ತಿಯಿಂದ ಸ್ಮರಣೆಗೈಯುತ್ತಾ, ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟೆಡ್ ಚೀಫ್ ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಗ್ರ್ಯಾಜುಯೇಷನ್ ಸೆರೆಮನಿ, Shri Baba Saheb Neelakanta Kalyani ji, Chairman and MD Bharat Forge Limited, and Mrs. Kalyani, Shri T.K. Nindappa, Honorable Secretary, Dr. M.N. Channabasappa, Director, Dr. Shivkumaraya, CEO, Dr. Dinesh, Principal, distinguished members of our Governing Council and Academic Council, heads of the departments, faculty, and non-teaching staff of our SIT, invitees, my dear graduating students, and their respected parents and media persons. I am happy to participate in the 12th graduation ceremony of Siddhganga Institute of Technology. I am reminded of a quote by Nelson Mandela, who says, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." This gathering of graduating students symbolizes the great band of people who have been groomed so well in Siddhganga Institute of Technology for their better tomorrows as well as changing the world. On this occasion, I wish to place my views on the significance of a solemn occasion like graduation ceremony. Graduation ceremony is a festive and joyful occasion for the graduating students and their parents. This special occasion celebrates reaching of a milestone in the form of recognition of a hard-earned degree by young students, which they will cherish as they march on in their lives. So it is befitting that they are commemorating the road that they have all traveled together these last 4 years. Dear students, today is a special moment in your lives and deserve applaud for your achievements. I congratulate all the graduating students who have received the degrees, your parents as well as faculty and staff members, all of whom have made your success possible, deserve congratulations. Our graduating students, India and the world are awaiting for you to serve the society. I understand that a great majority of the graduating students is aspiring to join the productive workforce of India, wherein 65% of the population is below the age of 35 years. I believe that the words of Bhagavan Buddha will serve as guiding light for you. Buddha advised his disciples, Atta Deepa Bhava, which means be your own on your own. You have been presented the degrees. You are going to the actual field of work on your own without having your mentor and teacher around. More than the degrees you have acquired, I am sure, the knowledge and values you imbibed at SIT will guide you wherever destiny will take you. Knowledge. Many problems in life can be solved with the power of knowledge. The importance of knowledge is highlighted in the following verse. Nahi jnanena sadrisham pavitramiha vidyate. Which means, in this world, there is nothing marvelous and pure as knowledge, and such knowledge is the nature of fruit of all spirituality. The famous philosopher Francis Bacon said, knowledge is power, which is the secret of success. The progress of a nation is quantified by its achievements in science and technology. We are ideally poised to become a knowledge power with a large resource of intellectuals, high caliber scientists, and technologists with good research. The success of future societies depends on knowledge strength. Future societies will be knowledge societies, and in these societies, knowledge is the major production resource. Knowledge is created, shared, and used for the well-being and prosperity of all. Future economies will be knowledge economies, as phrased by the management guru Peter Drucker. It is the knowledge content and its use by societies that will decide their well-being and prosperity. The importance of knowledge was given by Allama Prabhu in the following Vachana in the 12th century. ಭೂಮಿ ನಿನ್ನದಲ್ಲ, ಹೇಮ ನಿನ್ನದಲ್ಲ, ಕಾಮಿನಿ ನಿನ್ನವಳಲ್ಲ, ಅವು ಜಗಕ್ಕಿಕ್ಕಿದ ವಿಧಿ, ನಿನ್ನೊಡವೆ ಎಂಬುದು ಜ್ಞಾನರತ್ನ, ಅಂತಪ್ಪ ದಿವ್ಯರತ್ನವ ನೀನು ಅಲಂಕರಿಸಿದೆಯಾದಡೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಗುಹೇಶ್ವರ ಲಿಂಗದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿನ್ನಿಂದ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸಿರಿವಂತರಿಲ್ಲ ಕಾಣ ಎಲೆಮನವೇ. We are in the era of fourth industrial revolution, popularly known as Industry 4.0. Advances in robotics, artificial intelligence, machine learning, digitalization, Internet of Things, etc. are changing our society and workplace. Human-like robots will perform tasks which require cognitive, social, and emotional intelligence. Industry 4.0 calls for a dynamic transformation of how all aspects of business and production are done. A new wave of global technology that changes the global production and internationalization of all aspects of business and industry will be the new norm. Countries can no longer remain confined within their borders, but must become the part of the world. Hence, all our graduating students need to be strong in the emerging technologies. You need to adapt to the demands of the changes. You have to be critical thinkers, problem solvers, innovators, communicators, and provide value-driven leadership in the industry. In addition to campus placements in various industry sectors and domains, you can also explore other options such as civil services, airport services, intelligent wings such as IB, CBI, RA, etc. Careers in scientific and research organizations like DRDO and ISRO, BARC, officers in the armed forces, merchant navy, etc., which are the emerging opportunities in the recent times. The new initiatives by the Government of India, such as Make in India, Skill India, Digital India, Startup India, etc., have opened up new opportunities in the field of entrepreneurship in particular. Innovation and entrepreneurship contribute to the economic growth and sustainable development of a nation. Innovation leads to generating high-value ordered products which would help the nation in becoming the global player. Innovation supports entrepreneurship and therefore there should be an extensive collaboration between academia and industry. The higher education institutions have a great role to play in innovation by conducting applicable research. Good research carried out by faculty members of higher education institutions also helps in acquiring good knowledge, and this knowledge helps in quality teaching, and quality teaching imparted to the students in turn enriches the research. The growth and excellence achieved by any institution are judged by the level and extent of research work accomplished by the institute. Therefore, the teachers should pursue research with love. One of the distinguishing traits of those seen to have the most satisfying and successful careers is professionalism. The professionalism is like a plane with three indispensable elements: the engine, wings, and fuel. Engine. The engine of professionalism is your commitment to the highest standard of ethics and integrity. You cannot buy character. You can build a good character by yourself. Arthur Cyrus Abartal said, "Character is a diamond that scratches every other stone." Wings. The wings of professionalism are your commitment to excellence in all that you do. There is no limit for human achievement and excellence. You might have secured a rank, but always say to yourself, that may be best in you to come, and maybe today is that day. For achieving excellence, one should have good attitude, and for a successful career, one needs to maintain positive attitude. The students need to acquire attitude, knowledge, and skill. The curriculum deals with knowledge and skill and is almost silent about the attitudinal component. The following factors help for attitudinal development: positive thinking and positive attitude, group work, involvement in planning and decision making, appreciation of good work done by others, maintaining transparency in the system, creating conducive environment for everyone to contribute and grow. The management and teachers need to inspire the students by being the role models. Fuel. The fuel of professionalism is your contribution to society. I quote Swami Vivekananda, "They alone live who live for others. Rest are more dead than alive. Therefore, give back to the society from which you have been immensely benefited." Dear graduating students, you have a long journey ahead in your working life, spanning around next 4 decades. Please remember that the position, pay package, and perquisites are not just your career. It is beyond these things. You need to develop an integrated perspective to your concept of life and success based on ethical code of conduct and hard work. Work hard in silence. Let your success make the noise. I recall the words of football legend Pele, "Success is not accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing or learning to do. Always remember that success built on honesty is everlasting. Remember the following suggestions which you need to adopt the success and to become a good citizen. All along your careers in corporate world, entrepreneurial ventures, research and development organizations, and others, you need to uphold the strong value systems and practice lifelong self-learning. The science and technology are fast growing, and in this connection, I recall the saying of our Guruji, His Holiness Dr. Shivkumar Swamiji. The saying is, yesterday's relevance is today's obsolescence, and today's relevance is tomorrow's obsolescence. Therefore, you need to keep abreast of the technological developments on a continuous basis. Siddhaganga Institute of Technology has nurtured you well to become engineers. Always remember your alma mater, SIT. Visit it regularly. Interact with the students studying in the institute and guide them with your expertise. You also give your suggestions for the development of the institute. We rejoice hearing about your progress and achievements. More importantly, respect your parents who have contributed immensely over 2 decades for your success. You owe a lot to them and look after them sincerely and with honor till their last breath. You have taken the oath. ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ನೀವು ಓದ್ ತೆಗೆದುಕೊಂಡ್ರಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಚನ್ನಬಸಪ್ಪನವ್ರು ಓದ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಹಲವಾರು ವಿಚಾರಗಳನ್ನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಬೋಧಿಸಿದರು. ಆದರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಿಡಿ, ಆದರೆ ಎರಡನ್ನು ಮಾತ್ರ ಬಿಡಬೇಡಿ, ಮಾತೃದೇವೋಭವ ಮತ್ತು ಪಿತೃದೇವೋಭವ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ಮರೆಯಬೇಡಿ ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಕೂಡ. We are happy that the world-renowned industry leader, Shri Baba Saheb Kalyaniji, has made it convenient to visit Siddhaganga Mutt and Siddhaganga Institute of Technology in spite of his busy schedule. We are proud of Shri Baba Saheb's effort in making Bharat Forge Limited Pune as #1 forgings company in the world. He has been instrumental in flying the flag of Bharat Forge Limited on the world map with Made in India brand. We take pride in hearing that every 7 truck flying in the North America has a Bharat Forge Limited component etched with the Made in India. He has contributed immensely to our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji's vision, Atmanirbhara Bharata. We rejoice Shri Baba Saheb's association with SIT as chairman of the governing council of our MBA department from 1992 to 2005, and we acknowledge the valuable guidance offered by him for furtherance of MBA department. He has also visited Sri Siddhaganga Mutt, met our Guruji Dr. Shri Shivkumar Swamiji, took his blessings and appreciated the yeoman service rendered by our Guruji. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅವರ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿಗಳು ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ಹೆಸರಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನೀಲಕಂಠ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣಿ ಅಂತ ಹೆಸರಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ. ನೀಲಕಂಠ ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲ ಗೊತ್ತು, ವಿಷಕಂಠ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಹೊರಗಿನ ಕೆಟ್ಟದ್ದೆಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ನಾನಿಲ್ಲಿ ಸಹಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಸಮಾಜಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯದನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ. ಅದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಹೆಸರು ಪದ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಬಸವದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಸವ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣ ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಆದರೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣಿ ಅಂತಲೇ ಹೆಸರಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅಂದರೆ ಅವರು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದೇನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ, ಅವ್ರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋದೇನಪ್ಪ ಅಂದರೆ ಕೇವಲ ಆತ್ಮ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಲೋಕ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣ, ವಿಶ್ವ ಕಲ್ಯಾಣವನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವಂಥ ಕೆಲಸವನ್ನು ಅವರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಶ್ರೀ ಬಾಬಾ ಸಾಹೇಬ್ is a great philanthropist, and through an NGO, Pratham Pune Education Foundation, provided primary education and brought a positive change in the lives of 150,000 children belonging to underprivileged society section of in Pune locality. He has also supported many charitable institutes engaged in healthcare, education, skills development, women empowerment and sports. His philanthropic services are highly laudable. I pray the God Almighty to shower choicest blessings on Shri Baba Saheb Kalyaniji and his family with good health, and we wish all the success in their future endeavors. Dear graduating students, let me reiterate that this graduation ceremony is not the end, but it is the beginning of bright new future. Wish you all the best. Let us not wait for the events to unfold. Let us prepare ourselves to make them happen. Once again, I take this opportunity to wish all the young graduates to climb the ladder of excellence and bring glory to our beloved motherland. I wish all of you a great future and pray God to bless you to realize your dreams. Our former president, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam said, dreams are not those which you see in sleeping. They are something that do not let you sleep. I wish all you to have dreams that keep you awake and achieve excellence. I conclude with a wonderful message given by a great saint, Maharshi Patanjali. Years ago, present and future leaders, irrespective of which party they belong to, our scientific community, our industrial leadership, our farmers, administrators, and our 600 million strong youth should look every day. The message is, when you are inspired by some great purpose, some extraordinary project, and all your thoughts break their bounds, your mind transcends limitations, your consciousness expands in every direction, and you find yourself in a new, great, and wonderful world. Dormant forces, faculties, and talents come alive, and you discover yourself to be a great person by far than you ever dreamt yourself to be. ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಪುತಿ ನರಸಿಂಹಾಚಾರ್ಯ ಒಂದು ಮಾತು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಹಗುರಾಗಿಹ ಮೈ, ಕೆಸರಿಲ್ಲದ ಮನ, ಕೇಡೆಣಿಸದ ನಡೆ, ಸಾಕಿವು ಇಹಕ್ಕೂ ಪರಕ್ಕೂ ಮೇಲೇನಿದೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೂ ಅಂತೇಳಿ. ನೀವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೂಡ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದ ಪೂರ್ತ ಆರೋಗ್ಯಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿರಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಆರೋಗ್ಯವನ್ನು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಕಾಪಾಡಿಕೊಳ್ಳುವಂತಹ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸನ್ನು ಆರೋಗ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಇಟ್ಟುಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಯಾವುದೇ ಹಂಗಿಗೆ ಒಳಗಾಗದೆ ಸ್ವಾವಲಂಬಿ ಸ್ವಾಭಿಮಾನಿಯಾಗಿ ಬದುಕುವ ಜೀವನವನ್ನು ಸಾಗಿಸಿ, ಅದೇ ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರಿಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಕೇಡನ್ನು ಬಯಸದ ಬದುಕು ನಿಮ್ಮದಾಗಲಿ ಅಂತ ಹಾರೈಸುತ್ತಾ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೆ ಶುಭವನ್ನು ಕೋರಣ ಮಾತನ್ನು ಮುಗಿಸ್ತೀನಿ.
The respected chairman, His Holiness Sri Sri Siddhalinga Swamiji, is requested to officially declare the ceremony dissolved.
I declare this graduation ceremony dissolved.
I request all of you to rise for national anthem.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा, विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा, तव शुभ नामे जागे, तव शुभ आशीष मागे, गाहे तव जय गाथा। जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय।